you say you are a Benin descendant, you are a slave. Because there was nothing like Benin. Benin was a conglomerate of people who came to sell slaves. A conglomerate of people who came to sell slaves. Now you are claiming to be a slave. Your father, everything, all of what we do is Igbo. We speak Igbo, Igbo culture, everything. And still you are claiming to be a Benin slave. Now, I believe that next time you will not tempt me to go to my community again. Benin revisionists and all the propagandists, the expansionists who wants to come and expand their territory in Ikwerre land. They want Ikwerre people to be part of their Benin, wherever. A very small place at that wants to now annex the Ikwerre people, wants to annex the Oba people. You want to annex the Ebema people. You want to annex small place. Everybody come from Benin. Everybody, in their theory, everybody come from Benin. They said that Benin was once an empire. That was once an empire, and that it was a republic self. So now, if it was once an empire, now everybody now came from there. Is that what you're saying? You know the reason. Sometimes reason. So if Benin was once an empire, now everybody who was within that empire is from the empire. When we never had Nigeria, anything would have happened. The same way Benin was an empire was how Arochukutu was a very great kingdom. It was in Paripaso. So stop calling your own your empire pro, not making it look louder. There is nothing so too special about Benin. Nothing special about Benin. Benin was just a center for trade of slave trading. It's a center for slave trading. That's what Benin was. Some of you are not supposed to be proud of your Benin because Benin is a center for slave trading. They traded on slaves. Okay? How can you be proud? Look at recently in US, they were destroying all the people who participated in slave trading. But here in Africa, we are rejoicing, we are eulogizing, we are trying to feel very big that my father was a slave trader. My father was a slave trader. You're proud of what is evil. Your father was a slave. You too, you were also a slave because everybody who was a Benin, whatever, came from that descendant. They were all slaves. If you say you are a Benin descendant, you are a slave. Because there was nothing like Benin. Benin was a conglomerate of people who came to sell slaves. A conglomerate of people who came to sell slaves. Now you are claiming to be a slave. Your father, everything, all of what we do is Igbo. We speak Igbo, Igbo culture, everything. And still you are claiming to be a Benin slave. What you're doing is trying to sell yourself again the second time. That is if you were a slave, because me, I'm not a slave. We are not a slave. The Ikwerre people are not slaves. The Oba people, the Ikwerre people, we are not slaves. And we refuse. Because we do not have any affinity with Benin. So we refuse them completely. So please, next time, go and look for where to annex. Not Ikwerre land. Not Oba land. Not Eche. Not all these places I mentioned. Indigenous Igbos of Rivers State are called typical Igbos. We are typical Igbos. We are Igbos. No different, nothing to differentiate us from anything. Okay? So you push me to my community, say, let's see if it's my look, you have geared me up. In fact, you just tempted, you gave me fuel. It is time we begin to tell our people the truth. Tell them the truth. All these people, some people are carrying this in on their head that we have Benin. Who told you are Benin person? We go to the history. Benin was a conglomerate of slave traders who came together. The Arrows, headed by Ezechima, he went to Benin to go and also do his own slave, to transport slaves. And he ended up staying there with his people. Some of us, all of us within this area know that we know we are of Arrow descendants, so many of us in Ikwerre land. So please, don't tempt me next time. But it has begun. It has begun, believe me, it has begun. We have to enlighten our people. This sensitization has to start. It must start. It must begin. Anyway, as I speak to you right now, I am very, very well known in my community. Anytime, anywhere I go in my community, now celebration. When I go my community, say I want to go my community, now celebration. They are celebrating me. Because my father was a good man. My father is a good man. So they will celebrate me. I said, okay, what is it? They will so celebrate me. Because they know that my father was a good man and I'm also a good person. I will not sell out my community for anything. If I see evil want to come to my people, the Ikwerre people, I will not. The same way I defend my people is how I defend the Igbo nation. I must defend them. The two, they are Igbo. They are one. We are Igbos. Come, sir, for Benin, we don't know. Go for Benin, we don't know. Some few delinquents who now went to Benin, live in Benin, wants to now come and tell us where we came from. All those history you see there was just aligned to help the Ikwerre man evade the onslaught of the war. All those history you're seeing, they were not histories born out of proper this thing. We wanted to see who to align with so that at least we will invade the killings of including Dakaboro that was targeting us, who was unleashed on the indigenous Igbos of River State. Just like they killed in Asaba, it was also going to come to us here in River State. So our people have no option than to surrender. So man, I know they bring this Benin. We are not Benin people. Ikwerre is Igbo. Ikwerre are Igbo people.